Well, thank you very much, Randy, and welcome to Dean Bullock Field at the Torrington Sports Complex for baseball action, our first Legion broadcast of the year tonight, as we'll have a doubleheader for you. Couple of teams in action tonight from Torrington. The B team playing first. They're underway right now. We apologize, setting up a little late. Didn't know when the game was going to start with the storms moving through. But myself, Ryan Caith, and Shad Bates will bring both of these to you tonight here on Cinch Country. Glad to have you along. Shortstop for Westco. Torrington hosting the Westco Zephyrs of Scotts Bluff. The Express playing first. That's their B team. Shortstop Felix led off with the leadoff single, and here's another base hit into left field for the Westco Express. And that's a double. Sends Felix to third. That was Villagrana with the stand-up double. Two runners in scoring position for Scotts Bluff, and that'll bring up the three-hole hitter, Blake Grasmick, the second baseman.
Just got word from the Zephyr from the Express dugout that it's Michael Villagrano.
Oh, okay, there you go.
They might have mispronounced it when they announced him.
That was him with the double. So two runners in scoring position here in the top of the first at Dean Bullock Field. Grasmick at the plate. Watches strike go by.
It's going to be a little tricky if they're not going to put balls and strikes up there for us.
I apologize. I was looking down at the roster. I believe it's an 0-2 count now. That's strike number 2, if I'm right.
It is.
A pitch from Morehouse, wild. We'll get the starters for you in a moment. That'll score one as that ball reaches the backstop. So Scotts Bluff on board with the lead, 1-0. Clark and Associates scoreboard.
Looked like Ryan just kind of held onto that curveball a little too long and put it right in front of the plate.
Yeah, spiked it in the dirt there. Morehouse on the bump. Anthony Moser behind the dish for Torrington. Again, the Tiger varsity squad to play after this, if the rain stays away from us. Tiger A squad off to a good start this year. 8-2. They lead the conference. Morehouse will miss upstairs. 2-2 the count. Out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. Base hit up the middle. That's going to get through. It'll score one. So Grasmick with the RBI single. 2-0 Scotts Bluff Clark and Associates scoreboard.
Grasmick just took that pitch that was a little bit on the outside part of the plate and went with it to right center.
A good swing, sat back on it. See if Morehouse can find his groove here. Runner on first, no outs. That'll bring up Traven Jackson, left fielder for Scotts Bluff. First pitch lown away for ball one. Checks the runner, now comes to the plate. That's in there for strike one, painted the corner. George Schmall on deck for Scotts Bluff. Morehouse comes set. The 1-1 pitch in the dirt for ball two.
It's a good stop by Moser.
Morehouse decides on a pitch here. 2-1. Chased it upstairs for strike two. Morehouse, a right-handed pitcher. High and inside, he chased it. Got a hold of that one. That could go. Bounces off the fence. That'll score one. As Grasmick rounds third coming home. The throw home not on time. And heading to third after the throw in is Traven Jackson with the RBI double.
Wow. Single, double, single, double. First four batters.
Got Scotts Bluff ready to hit here.
That might have had a chance 20 minutes ago when the wind was blowing.
That was howling up here a little bit ago. Morehouse will face Schmall. And misses upstairs with the first pitch. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. 3-0 Westco, Clark and Associates scoreboard. Morehouse with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled away down the right field line. Out of play for the long strike. Morehouse checks the runner, now comes to the plate. That's in there for a strike.
Opened up that strike zone a little bit on that one.
Yeah, had Schmall looking. That was low and away there. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Got him looking. So the first strikeout for Ryan Morehouse. And the first out here in the top of the first. Brings up Jet Webb, the right fielder. Here's the pitch from Morehouse. That one's in there. Got the outside corner for strike 1.
Nice pitch there. Looked like a breaking ball of some sort. A little slider maybe. Had some bend on it.
Yeah, kind of moved outside, got him looking. Changeup looked like, low and away in the dirt for ball 1. Evens it up at 1-1. Sam Bolin on deck for Scottsbluff. Get a runner on third with 1 out. That pitch swung on, a ground ball towards the shortstop. The throw on time to first base. It'll score 1. Nice play by Drew Kramer at shortstop for Torrington. Gets out number 2.
Showed a good arm there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. So Webb gets the RBI for Scottsbluff. Brings up Sam Bolin, the center fielder. 0-0 pitch outside for ball 1. Morehouse out of the windup now. That pitch fouled away.
That storm went through and it's absolutely dead up here now. Beautiful night.
Calm up here, probably around 70. Here's a fly ball into right field. That could find the corner. It does. Tracking it down is Robbins. Makes the throw to the cut man, and in with the stand-up double is Sam Bolin for Scottsbluff.
Again, just a good job in there, going with the pitch on the outside corner.
Yeah, Scottsbluff aggressive with the bats here to start this contest. So runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Scottsbluff up 4-0. This pitch swung on and fouled away. A long strike makes the count 0-1. At the plate is Ryan Hinman, first baseman for the Express. Next pitch by Morehouse misses high and away. So 1-1 the count, and this one swung on, a big fly ball into right field. That could go, bounces off the wall. It's going to score 1. Hinman rounding second hard, heading to third. Going to be a play. The throw not in time, and Hinman with the RBI triple for Scottsbluff.
Boy, for a big kid, tall kid, he could motor. He got around second base in a hurry.
Yeah, nice opposite field hit for Hinman. Brings up the 9-hole hitter, Dustin Rector. Plays third base for Scottsbluff. Torrington looking for the third out here. First pitch just misses outside. Morehouse comes set. This one low and away for ball 2. Morehouse looks at the runner, now comes to the plate, fouled away. To the backstop for the long strike, 2-1 the count to Rector. Leadoff hitter Felix on deck. Two balls, one strike. The pitch from Morehouse in there for strike 2.
6 hits already for the Express here in this first inning.
Yeah, I think that's only the second strike any Westco hitters watch go by. Here's a wild pitch from Morehouse. And no play at home as that will score Ryan Hinman. Quick 6 runs for Scottsbluff here in the top of the first. A full count here to Rector. Out of the windup is Morehouse. That pitch swung on, strike 3. So Torrington gets out of it, but Westco bats through the entire order in the top of the first. They score 6, and they lead 6-0 after 1/2 inning of play here at Bullock Field, and we'll be back with the bottom of the first right after this.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners in the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Welcome back to Dean Bullock Field. Ryan Caith and Chad Bates alongside for Torrington Tiger Baseball tonight. Cinch Country KGOS, glad to have you along. We apologize again, we're a little late setting up with the weather moving through the area, but we'll give you the starters for Torrington here. They're brought to you by Simply Real Estate, and they're at the plate now. Leading it off will be 27, Weiler Fisher playing left field, Drew Kramer at shortstop, Ryan Morehouse on the mound, Anthony Moser behind the dish, Caleb Kelly at first base, Colby Sandusky in center, Mateo Correa at second, Rhett Clark at third, and Ethan Robbins in right field for the Tiger B squad. They're coached by Mike Herberts. Again, stay tuned. We'll have 2 games for you tonight. Varsity squad to take on Westco after this. See if Torrington can get the bats going after a rough top of the first. Westco scoring 6 runs.
2 singles, 3 triples, or 3 doubles, and a triple.
Yeah, just not scared to swing the bat.
No, and two of them were one hoppers to the fence.
Yeah, taking advantage of the shortened fence here at Bullock Field. I think they did that about 3 years ago. And it needed it. Easily the biggest field in the state.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
On the bump for Westco is Villagrana. Offers strike 1 as Fisher watches that one go by. 0-1 the count to Weiler Fisher. Villagrana out of the windup. That pitch swung on, fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch over Fisher's head. Ducks out of the way for ball 1. Yeah, as Shad mentioned, a beautiful night for baseball now that the rain got past us. I think this other storm could go south of us.
Let's hope so, for baseball's sake.
Yeah, come on out and watch it if you got a free night. Another ball, so 2-2 pitch coming from Villagrana. This pitch swung on a big fly ball into left center. That could get through, and it does all the way to the fence. Fisher heading to second. And Weiler Fisher with the leadoff double for the Tigers.
Just a good swing there on a 2-2 pitch. Villagrana looks like he's going to throw him some strikes.
Yeah, both pitchers coming out and finding the zone quick. Brings up the lefty Drew Kramer. Playing shortstop for Torrington. Villagrana will have to work out of the stretch now. This pitch in there for strike 1. Sounds like the Little Leaguers getting ready to play across the way up here at the sports complex. I think we got one next Monday.
Nice.
This pitch swung on by Kramer. Texas Leaguer into center field. That's caught. Sam Bolin making the catch in center for out number 1.
Just a little chili dip on that swing. Popped it up.
That kind of got caught inside on Kramer there. Good to see the Tiger bats coming out swinging, though. It'll bring up the pitcher, Ryan Morehouse. On decks, Anthony Moser. In the hole, Caleb Kelly. Fisher in scoring position at second with 1 out. Villagrana comes set. This pitch, curveball misses high and in. So 1-0 the count to Morehouse. One 0 pitch on the way. That one just misses outside. Morehouse ahead here, 2-0.
They're showing no interest in keeping Fisher tight at second base.
Yeah, the middle infield not working at all, really. This pitch swung on. A fly ball into center field. Backing up for it is Bolin. He'll make the catch. Tagging up is Fisher. He'll head to third, and no throw. So a sacrifice fly by Ryan Morehouse sends Fisher to third. Makes it 2 outs, and that'll bring up Anthony Moser, the catcher. Villagrana chooses to work out of the stretch. Off-speed pitch in there for strike 1 to Moser. Villagrana comes set. 0-1 pitch swung on.
That's staying fair.
It is, and that'll score one. Soft little line drive into right field, about a foot fair. But that'll work. We'll take it. RBI single for Anthony Moser. Tigers are on the board.
Yeah, just battled that thing off his fists. Put it right over first baseman's head, Hinman.
So now just a 5-run lead for Scottsbluff. Brings up Caleb Kelly. First pitch will miss for ball 1. Villagrana checks the runner at first. That pitch swung on. A fly ball into shallow center. Shortstop going to make the catch. That is Oscar Felix for Scottsbluff, making the third out of the inning. But the Tigers score 1. After one completed, Scottsbluff 6, Torrington 1. Clark and Associates scoreboard. We'll be back with the second right after this.
They grow up so fast, and soon enough they're off to college. But as time goes by, the cost of tuition continues to rise. You know that college is important, but the expenses may seem out of reach. Edward Jones can help. I'm Maggie Myers, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together to help you tackle growing college expenses. Call us at 532-3431 to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your farm or ranch is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington is ready to help you create the outdoor space of your dreams. With an experienced crew and an eye for attractive landscaping design, you can trust Landscaping Plus with any project you might have for your yard. They also carry sprinkler parts and other lawn and garden items that you may need for those do-it-yourself projects. Give Rob a call today and he can help you find the perfect design for your home. Landscaping Plus in Torrington, 532-6067.
Welcome back to Dean Bullock Field. Torrington Tiger baseball tonight, a doubleheader. Scottsbluff, the Westco Express, lead it over Torrington in this first contest, 6-1 as we start the second inning. Shad and I were talking over the break. It's good to see three teams in the upper level, high school level of Torrington Tiger baseball. A lot better than what we used to see.
Yep. For sure.
B team playing first. The varsity will be up next. Here's a ball from Morehouse to the leadoff hitter, Felix.
Felix had a single back in the first inning. Line drive over the second baseman, I believe.
Yeah, Felix 1 for 1 tonight. That pitch will just miss high and out from Morehouse. 2-0 the count. It's Felix on deck is Villagrana. Grasmick in the hole. Here's a strike from Morehouse. 2-1 the count to Felix. Ryan out of the windup. That one in there for strike 2. Watched it go by. Two-two pitch. Good spot from Morehouse. Just missed downstairs.
Morehouse is working much faster this inning.
As we talked about, both pitchers throwing strikes. That's the first walk for Morehouse, as he'll miss outside with that one. I jinxed him. So Felix on board with a leadoff walk here in the second. Brings up Michael Villagrana. Morehouse out of the stretch, stealing his Felix. No throw down to second.
Kramer was late getting over there from shortstop.
So runner in scoring position for Scottsbluff. That pitch will miss downstairs. Two balls, no strikes to Michael Villagrana. 2-0 pitch, wild. Not handling it is Moser, so heading to third is Felix.
Morehouse just doesn't look real comfortable right now out there on what to pitch and the location of it.
Yeah, trying to switch up his tempo on the mound. He comes set. That pitch high and in, just misses, so another walk. Puts runners on the corners for Scottsbluff. That'll bring up Blake Grasmick, the second baseman.
1 for 1 tonight with a single.
Grasmick, a right-handed hitter for Scottsbluff. I believe they're all righties, if I remember right. Runner goes, and the throw down. Not in time. Threw it to the second baseman. Felix didn't go at third.
Yeah, and it looked like he tried to pull it back. It wasn't thrown very hard. It two hopper to the second baseman who did not move to get that. Looked like maybe they were trying some trick play there.
I don't know if that was drawn up or not. Nice stop here from Moser. That ball was low and away from Morehouse. So runners at second and third now for Scottsbluff. This pitch swung on. Big fly ball into center field. And missing the catch out in center is Sandusky. So that's going to score one, probably two. The throw home is not in time. And 2 RBIs off the error for Blake Grasmick.
Looked like maybe he got changed up. The wind did pick up a little bit and is blowing out. He was set for a long time, and it just floated over his head. Just the top of his glove.
Yeah, and it's got to be tough today with the cloud cover behind us. Storm south of us moving away. At the plate now is Traven Jackson, the left fielder. Oh, 1 pitch on the way for Morehouse. Ground ball towards Kramer at shortstop. Fields it cleanly. The throw is not on time. Pulled him off first base. Nice stretch there from Caleb Kelly. Just couldn't gather it in.
Since the score clock isn't doing the official error, I'm going to give him a hit on that one. Kramer came in charging nice and a pretty good throw. Not sure he would have got him even if he would have pulled him off. Didn't pull him off.
Works for me, and still a good play from Kelly at first.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Morehouse will try to get him out via the pick. Throw not in time. Runners on the corners. George Schmall at the plate for Scottsbluff. First pitch in there for strike one.
Schmall, one of the 2 strikeout victims from Ryan in the first inning. Went down looking.
Morehouse comes set. This pitch just misses low and away. Fastball from Ryan will miss inside now.
Interesting to me that they haven't sent Grasmick with runners on first and third and no outs.
Yeah, I was going to say still no outs here. Top of the second, Scottsbluff leads 8-1 CNA scoreboard. Now he'll go. No throw down.
I jinxed it.
So that'll put them both in scoring position. Webb on deck for Scottsbluff. Bolin in the hole. This pitch swung on. Fly ball into right field. Tracking it as Robbins makes the catch. Runners stay. So Schmall head back to the dugout via the fly out. Out number 1 here in the top of the second. That'll bring up Jet Webb, the right fielder.
The Express third base coach is talking to Grasmick, asking him why he didn't go on tag up and go.
That's just what you want. Situational baseball, deep fly ball with a runner on third. Good break for Torrington. Morehouse finds the zone with pitch number 1 to Webb. 0-1 the count. That one fouled away to the backstop for strike 2. Morehouse out of the stretch, kicks and delivers. This one swung on. A chopper towards short. Kramer grabs it to throw to first on time. But it scores Blake Grasmick makes it 9-1 Scottsbluff.
Real nice play by Kramer there, charging the ball. Didn't break stride, made the throw on target.
Yeah, tough play to make as a shortstop, those slow rollers. Got to throw it across the body. Bolin at the plate, watches strike one go by. Runner on third for Westco, 2 outs. Here in the top of the second. 0-1 pitch on the way, misses upstairs. So an even count, 1 ball, 1 strike to Sam Bolin, the center fielder. That next pitch from Morehouse misses upstairs again, 2-1.
Bolin 1 for 1 with a double in the first inning.
The 2-1 pitch swung on towards the hole in between third and short. Kramer couldn't glove it. So that'll get through and scores Traven Jackson. A play that even if you gloved that cleanly, probably wouldn't be able to make that throw over to first in time.
A lot of Major League shortstops couldn't make that throw. All the way across your body, thrown off your back foot.
So nice RBI there from Bolin, brings up Hinman. Bolin stealing the throw off to second base, gets through to the outfield. Heading to third is Bolin. Rounds third, he'll stay at third. Again, still 2 outs here. Morehouse out of the windup, misses low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hinman. That pitch in there for strike 2. And now they're going to say Morehouse did a quick pitch there. Would have been in there, worked too fast before Hinman got set in the box.
Beating that pitch clock.
Yeah. Good thing they didn't implement that in high school ball. 1-2 pitch right in the same spot anyways. Fouls it away. Out of play for the long strike, so Hinman stays alive here. Morehouse with the 1-2. Off speed, just misses upstairs. Moser had trouble with it, but the runner stays at third. Getting 10-1 Scottsbluff, Clark and Associates scoreboard. One-two pitch swung on for strike 3. Another strikeout for Morehouse. But Scottsbluff scores 4 here in the top of the second. They lead at 10-1, Clark and Associates scoreboard. We'll be back with the home half of the second inning right after this.
We have Memorial Day savings at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our meat department, we have 80% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound, baby back pork ribs, $2.99 a pound, and family packs of chicken drumsticks, just 69 cents a pound. Use your co-op cash card and receive points you can redeem for cash off your purchase. Find our weekly ad online or in our stores at Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, proud to serve families, farms, and food.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Welcome back to Bullock Field. Baseball tonight on Cinch Country KGOS. Ryan Keith and Shad Bates, glad to have you along. We've weathered the storm, and I think we're clear now.
Got some wind coming out of that southeast.
Everything looks to be in the Huntley area now. Getting 2 games tonight. B squad playing first. We'll have the varsity to follow. Scottsbluff coming out hot in this first contest. They lead 10-1 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. Colby Sandusky to lead it off for Torrington. In the bottom of the second, fouls one off his foot for strike 1.
We see some hits like we did in that first inning from both teams. There's going to be some balls over the fence tonight. That wind's picked up quite a bit.
Yeah, you look out at that flag at center field. It's going straight out, which is rare here at Bullock Field. Villagrana misses with that one, so here's the 1-1. That one waved at for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sandusky. Correa on deck and Clark in the hole for the Tigers. 1-2 pitch curveball got him out in front of it for strike 3. A strikeout for Villagrana and out number 1. Just a picture-perfect curveball. Correa, the second baseman, digs in, right-handed hitter. First pitch swung on, ground ball right back to Villagrana. The throw to first on time for out number 2.
Just cut that off the end of the bat. Relatively easy play for Villagrana out there at pitcher.
Yeah, slow roller right back to him. Westco playing flawless tonight, both at the plate and in the field. 2 outs, and the 0-0 pitch to Clark misses in the dirt for ball 1. Villagrana out of the windup. 1-0 pitch swung on, ground ball towards third, bobbled. Throw to first on the way, and that's in time. Close play at first base, but they got Clark for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. And Scottsbluff still leads. 10-1 Clark and Associates scoreboard. Back with the third after this.
Platte Valley Bank can help you take advantage of every adventure. Whether your goals are to upgrade your vehicle or you have plans for a new business venture, we are here to help guide your financial journey. Our customized personal and business loan options can take you from everyday excursions to epic adventures. The path to success starts at Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
You can count on Platte Valley Bank. Community banking for you.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
Welcome back to Bullock Field. So we'll start the top of the third. Dustin Rector will lead it off. Waves at the first one, fouls it for strike 1.
Struck out back in the first.
He's the 9-hole hitter for Westco.
Made a great defensive play.
Yes, he did. That was the last out
Yep.
of the inning before. And that one just catches the outside corner now. 1-2 the count to Rector. Leadoff hitter Felix on deck. Morehouse still trying to work quick here. Rector calls timeout real quick and steps out. Now he'll come to the plate. This one swung on for strike 3. Third strikeout for Morehouse.
That is his 4th strikeout. 2 swinging, 1 looking.
Good start for the inning. 1 out, nobody on. This one fouled away by Felix.
Watching the umpire, he's letting Morehouse play that fast pitch. He's calling for the pitch relatively fast.
0-1 pitch for Morehouse. Misses outside. One ball, 1 strike to Felix. Villagrana on deck and Grasmick in the hole for Scottsbluff. That pitch low and away for ball 2. Off the mark with that one as Morehouse will miss high and in.
Felix is 1 for 1. Base hit and a walk. 2 blocks.
Yeah, that pitch missed upstairs. So a walk for Felix. 1 out, a runner on first. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Michael Villagrana, for Westco. Tigers looking for a double play ball here. Again, 10-1 Scottsbluff. And Morehouse trying to pick at first, throws it towards the first base dugout. Rounding second is Felix. He's going to head to third. The throw to third not on time. A costly error for Torrington.
I think that's just Ryan trying to make something happen out there.
Yeah, just missed the pick move. And a lot of foul territory here at Bullock Field.
Miles of it.
Yeah, Felix easily got 2 bases out of the deal.
That ball gets by the first baseman. Everything slopes away, and then you have the fines on top of it, and it'll run darn near to the corner.
Here's a hard hit ball to third base. Throw to first is on time. Nice play by Rhett Clark at third base for Torrington. It scores 1 as Felix will come in. So Villagrana with the RBI for Westco. And that brings up Blake Grasmick, the second baseman. First pitch in there for strike 1. Next one just gets the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes to Grasmick. Here's the 0-2. Curveball just misses. Morehouse thought he had it.
Yeah, he did. Kind of gave that little walk off the mound.
Skipping a hop back to the dugout. 1-2 pitch. That one's in there. Got him on the outside corner for the strikeout. And Tigers at least improving on defense. Westco with a 10-run lead on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. 11-1 back with the home half of the third after this. At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
Hear that? Does it make you thirsty? Torrington Beverage supplies Pepsi and Gatorade products to the grocery stores, most of the convenience stores, bars, and restaurants in Goshen, Platte, and Niobrara counties. They are a local business that supports our youth in school activities, 4-H, and FFA. If you would like Pepsi products at your business or at your next function, give them a call at 307-532-5828. Hope you get your Pepsi thirst on.
Welcome back to Bullock Field. Robbins will lead it off for Torrington. Here's a ground ball right away to the second baseman. Making the play is Blake Grasmick for the first out of the inning. Back to the leadoff hitter for the Tigers in Weiler Fisher.
1 for 1. Had a double in the first inning.
He's playing left field tonight for the Tigers. Kramer on deck and Morehouse in the hole. 0-0 pitch just misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Fisher. 1-0 pitch swung on, a high fly ball into shallow right field, and making the catch is Jet Webb for the Westco Express. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. No runners on. That'll bring up Drew Kramer, the shortstop. Yeah, these Tiger bats just can't find a hole out there.
No.
First pitch will miss high and out to Drew Kramer. The 1-0 pitch in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes.
Might have some canopy issues here shortly.
If you hear anything wild on the air, it's just our canopy blowing away on us. Kramer chases this one. Here's a ground ball. And the throw to first on time from the second baseman, Grasmick. So 3 up, 3 down for Torrington. And after 3 complete, it's Westco 11, Torrington 1, Clark and Associates scoreboard. We'll be back right after this. Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products, along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran-owned and operated.
Do your lawn a favor this year by applying the nutrients it craves. Jordan Lawn and Garden products are specifically designed for our region's high alkaline soils. Westco produces a variety of Jordan products which will ensure your grass is getting all the proper nutrients necessary for the healthiest lawn you've ever had. Visit your nearest Westco location for more information on quality Jordan products. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Bullock Field. Top of the fourth, Traven Jackson will lead it off for Westco. And the 2-0 pitch is swung on, a ground ball towards the shortstop. That'll get through for a base hit. In between third and short. So Jackson on board with the leadoff single.
He's 3 for 3.
Is that a good game?
Yeah.
Brings up George Schmall, the catcher for Westco. Morehouse still on the bump for Torrington. Runners going. Pitch misses inside. No throw down to second. And a runner in scoring position for Scottsbluff. No outs. One 1-0 pitch misses low and away. 2 balls, no strikes to George Schmall. Webb on deck and Bolin in the hole. Morehouse struggling with this at-bat. 3-0 the count now to Schmall. 3-0 pitch will miss high and in, so Schmall on board with the walk. Brings up Jet Webb, the right fielder.
Grounded out a couple times to Kramer. One routine and one a real good play.
That Tiger's going to be looking for a double play ball here. Runners on first and second, no outs. Morehouse comes set. First pitch, a strike to Jet Webb.
I believe it was Dawson Barrett that just checked in to subbed over to run to first base.
Next pitch from Morehouse in there for strike 2. 0-2 the count to Webb. Bolin in the on-deck circle for Scottsbluff. This pitch, a line drive. It's going to get through to center field. Rounding third and coming home to score is Jackson. And Barrett heads from first to third on the play. Nice swing there from Jet Webb. Little RBI single gives Scottsbluff the 11-run lead. Brings up Sam Bolin.
Sam's 2 for 2 with a stolen base.
Runner goes, and a wild pitch coming home is Barrett. He'll score, no play at home. Webb heads to second base, so a runner on second, no outs. 13-1. Clark and Associates scoreboard. Scottsbluff with the lead. Pitch from Morehouse misses high and in. 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch in there. Strike 1, 2-1 the count to Bolin, the center fielder. Hinman on deck and Rector in the hole. Big fly ball here into center field, backing up for it and making the catch. Nice catch there from Colby Sandusky. Makes the catch on the warning track in center field. Sends Jet Webb to third base on the sac fly.
Yeah, he had to cover some ground, and it was drifting pretty hard with this wind.
Brings up the first baseman, Ryan Hinman. First pitch swung on, and a fly ball into center field. That could go, almost making the catch off of his glove. Sandusky struggled with it. So Hinman will reach via the air and scores one as Jet Webb comes across the dish for Westco. Makes it 14-1.
And that one had a lot of carry. I didn't think it was going to be nearly as deep as it was.
Yeah, big breeze here at the sports complex tonight. Brings up Rector, who watches strike 1 go by. 0-1 the count. That one waved at for strike 2.
See if Ryan can get his 3rd strikeout of Rector. Be his 6th of the game if he does.
Yeah, Rector doesn't have an answer for him at the plate. 0-2 pitch swung on. A foul ball deep down the left field line. Fisher in left field not able to make a play on it, so the count stays at 0-2. Off-speed pitch, chasing it is Rector. Throw down to first is on time. As he said, Chad, 3rd strikeout for Rector against Morehouse.
Yep, and 6th overall. Boy, you don't want to be that guy that gives the opposing pitcher half the strikeouts.
Hinman went from second to third on the strikeout. This pitch fouled away by Felix. 0-1 the count. Morehouse out of the windup. Misses low and away for ball one. One pitch. That'll miss high and in. Villagrana on deck for Westco. 2-1 pitch. Just misses outside. Scottsbluff with a runner on third. 2 outs. Here in the top of the fourth. This pitch swung on. A ground ball towards Kramer. Kramer gloves it. No, he couldn't gather it. Went off the heel of his glove, I believe. That'll score Hinman. Felix with the RBI off the air. So runner on first, 2 outs. Villagrana at the dish. Runner goes, no throw to second. $15-1 Scottsbluff Clark and Associates scoreboard. That pitch in there for strike one to Villagrana. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one swung on, fouled away. So 1-2 the count. Morehouse trying to put him away here. Off-speed curveball misses in the dirt. Runner goes from second to third. Felix in there safe. And even count now to Villagrana. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Be a good place for a strikeout right here from Ryan.
Misses with that one again. Spiked the curveball in front of the dish. Full count to the pitcher, Michael Villagrana. This pitch swung on, a big fly ball into left field. Fisher under it, makes the catch. For out number 3, and Scottsbluff scores 4 in the top of the fourth. They lead at 15-1. Clark and Associates scoreboard. Back with the bottom of the fourth right after this.
Cattle feeding. Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
They grow up so fast, and soon enough they're off to college. But as time goes by, the cost of tuition continues to rise. You know that college is important, but the expenses may seem out of reach. Edward Jones can help. I'm Maggie Myers, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together to help you tackle growing college expenses. Call us at 532-3431 to schedule an appointment. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your farm or ranch is unique. Your insurance coverage should be too. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and at JG Elliott Insurance Center, we provide coverage for everything you work hard for day in and day out. We tailor coverages to meet the needs of your operation. Together, we can find the right policy to protect you from the unexpected. Give me a call at 532-2147 or drop by my office here in Torrington. JG Elliott Insurance, a Platte Valley company.
Welcome back to Bullock Field. Brian Caith and Shad Bates with Tiger Baseball tonight. Glad to have you on Cinch Country KGOS. Again, Scottsbluff leads at 15-1 after 3.5.
they capitalize on mistakes, base on balls, and errors. And talking in between innings that one person left on base and they've scored 15 runs.
Yeah, they take advantage of base runners for sure.
Yep.
Now we'll see a new arm for Scottsbluff. Traven Jackson will come in from left field to do the pitching. Offers ball one to Morehouse. Morehouse will lead it off for Torrington. One 0 pitch on the way. That one's low and away for ball two.
Morehouse had a nice stroke out to center field in the first inning, but it was caught.
Yeah, made good contact with it. See if he can find a hole here. Way ahead now, 3-0. Jackson struggling to find the zone here as he comes in relief for Villagrana. So it's Morehouse, then Moser. Caleb Kelly in the hole for Torrington. That one finds the zone. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Ryan Morehouse. And the 3-1 pitch misses for ball 4. Morehouse on board via the walk. Puts a runner on first for the Tigers. No outs. That'll bring up Anthony Moser, the catcher.
Only the third base runner for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, as we've talked about, the Tigers are just hitting it right to the defense. Morehouse going to steal. No throw down to second. Nice jump by Ryan Morehouse. Jackson will get his pitch from the catcher. Comes set. Checks the runner now to the plate. High and in for ball 2. Bobbling it is the catcher Schmall, and heading to third is Morehouse. So good opportunity here for Torrington to score a run. Runner on third, no outs. 2-0 the count to Moser. Here's the pitch. That one will miss upstairs for ball 3. In the dirt for ball 4. Back-to-back walks for the Tiger offense here to start the bottom of the 4th. So runners on the corners. It brings up Caleb Kelly.
Hate to let a good one go by, but he's only thrown 1 strike. I'd make him throw till he can show he can hit that zone.
Would want to be patient as a hitter here, seeing this new pitcher. Squares up to bunt. Pulled back, throw to second. They cut it off. The second baseman cut it off. So Morehouse doesn't go home on the first to third play. 2 runners in scoring position for the Tigers, 1-0 the count. Check swing by Kelly. That was in there for strike 1.
Kelly flew out to the shortstop. Shallow left field in the first inning.
Jackson comes set, the 1-1 in there for strike 2. Sandusky on deck, Correa in the hole for Torrington. And here's the 1-2 pitch from Jackson, swung on. Fouled away, so Kelly stays alive. It looks like Spencer Booth going to come in for Sandusky. He's in the on-deck circle. Again, we'll have the varsity game coming up right after this. Tigers trying to improve upon an 8-2 record. 1-2 pitch, high and out. Evens up the count for Caleb. Morehouse on third. Moser on second. This one throws it behind Kelly. Coming in to score is going to be Morehouse. Throw to home, not on time. Rounding third and coming home is Moser. Play at home, and he's safe. Throw not in time. The Tigers score 2.
Tell you what was impressive about that is when Moser went to third, he rounded the base in case that happened, and so he was a third of the way there.
Yeah, good base running by Moser there. That gets an extra run for Torrington. Makes it 15-3, Scotts Bluff on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Kelly with the full count. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, low and away. Nice at bat from Kelly to battle back and get the walk. That'll bring up Spencer Booth. Comes in for Sandusky. Then Correa's on deck. And we've got a timeout on the field as they'll talk things over. Scotts Bluff will on the mound. We'll take a quick break. Spencer Booth on the other side of this break.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington is ready to help you create the outdoor space of your dreams. With an experienced crew and an eye for attractive landscaping design, you can trust Landscaping Plus with any project you might have for your yard. They also carry sprinkler parts and other lawn and garden items that you may need for those do-it-yourself projects. Give Rob a call today and he can help you find the perfect design for your home. Landscaping Plus in Torrington, 532-6067.
Welcome back to Bullock Field. Booth sees strike one at the plate for his first at-bat. Kelly on first for Torrington, no outs. Again, Scotts Bluff leads 15-3. The 0-1 pitch upstairs for ball one. As the breeze picks up again here at Bullock Field.
Yes, it does.
Jackson comes to the plate. Stealing is Kelly. He's in there. Good speed from Caleb Kelly. Gets himself in scoring position. Spencer Booth with the 2-1 count. Jackson checks the runner. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on for strike two. Jackson comes set. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on for strike three. Got Booth off balance there. Out number one here in the bottom of the fourth. Brings up Mateo Correa, the second baseman. Rhett Clark on deck and Ethan Robbins in the hole for Torrington. Again, Kelly on second with one out. And here's the first pitch to Correa. Swung on. Nice inside-out swing. It's a blooper towards second. That'll get through. Kelly rounding third. He'll stay at third. So runners on the corners now for Torrington.
Again, just going with the pitch there. Pushed it right past the second baseman, a little hole in between first and second.
Yeah, nice job by Correa to leg that one out. That'll bring up Clark, the third baseman. Getting one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Jackson comes set. 0-0 pitch low and away for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's in there for strike one.
Oof.
Got him at the knees there. And even count 1-1 to Clark. This pitch swung on, didn't catch it. Ball rolled to the backstop. Coming in to score is Kelly. Schmall couldn't handle it behind the dish. Correa will advance to second base, and a 1-2 count to Clark. Still one out. This pitch swung on, a ground ball up the third base line. That's fair. Correa will head to third, and Clark on board with the single. Puts runners on the corners for the Tigers, brings up Ethan Robbins.
And back-to-back base hits for the Tigers.
They've scored 3 runs here in this fourth inning. Robbins, a left-handed hitter, digs in. Jackson checks the runner. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on, chased it high and in for strike one.
Finding some holes and a little bit more discipline at the plate. Big difference in this inning for the Tigers, I think. And a different pitcher helps.
And heads up base running.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Jackson struggled to find the zone early on. He's in there now. Now ahead of Ethan Robbins, 0-2. That pitch swung on, chased it high and out for strike three. A strikeout for Ethan Robbins in the second out of the inning for Torrington. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Weiler Fisher.
1 for 2 with a double tonight.
He's got runners on the corners, 2 outs. And here's the first pitch from Jackson. Swung on, a ground ball towards second. And he'll make the flip to second base in time for out number 3. And after 4 complete, Scottsbluff leads 15-4. Clark and Associates scoreboard. We'll be back with the top of the 5th right after this.
We have Memorial Day savings at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our meat department, we have 80% lean ground beef, $3.49 a pound. Baby back pork ribs, $2.99 a pound. And family packs of chicken drumsticks, just 69 cents a pound. Use your co-op cash card and receive points you can redeem for cash off your purchase. Find our weekly ad online or in our stores at Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, proud to serve families, farms, and food.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Platte Valley Bank can help you take advantage of every adventure. Whether your goals are to upgrade your vehicle or you have plans for a new business venture, we are here to help guide your financial journey. Our customized personal and business loan options can take you from everyday excursions to epic adventures. The path to success starts at Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
You can count on Platte Valley Bank. Community banking for you.
The importance of mental health has never been more prevalent, especially when it comes to our youth in the area. Young people can face difficulties, and number 34 in Torrington is here to help. Shad and the crew are now offering wraparound services in Torrington, Laramie, Cheyenne, Douglas, Wheatland, Lusk, and all towns in between. Number 34 wants you to reach your fullest potential, and they want to help you do just that. To learn more, call 532-0134.
Welcome back to Bullock Field. Tigers trying to stay alive here and stay away from the mercy rule here in this first contest.
Looks like Grassmick is out. Aiden Flores is in batting for the Express.
Takes over Grassmick's spot in the 3-hole for Westco's lineup. Morehouse still on the bump. Flores chases that one, fouls it away. 1-2 the count.
He's a hitter.
Aggressive at the plate.
Yep.
Coming off the bench. This one misses upstairs from Morehouse. 2-2.
Ryan testing the waters. How high will he go?
Just misses with that one. Missed outside. So full count now to Flores. Jackson on deck for Westco. Again, 15-4 Scotts Bluff as Morehouse misses with that one, and Flores on board with the leadoff walk here in the top of the 5th. Just a slight breeze here at Bullock Field tonight. It looks like we might see a pitching change now.
Yep.
As Morehouse hands the ball over. And it looks like well, I know Booth came in for Sandusky in center.
I think that's still Sandusky. He might have just hit for him, maybe.
Could have there. We'll
see what we got here.
Looks like Fisher. Number 27, Fisher, comes in from left field. He'll do the pitching, and we'll let him take his warm-up pitches. We'll be back after this. Again, 15-4 Scottsbluff CNA scoreboard. We'll be back with the 5th inning after this. At Platte River Family Dentistry, it's their vision that patients have the freedom to choose a lifetime of optimum dental health. It's their mission to provide progressive excellence in dental care with the ultimate in patient comfort. Dr. Marsh, Dr. Lucas, and the staff are always striving to learn the most up-to-date information, so it's clear to see that Platte River Family Dentistry is the right choice for your dental health. They appreciate your referrals and always welcome new patients. Call Platte River Family Dentistry at 532-4448.
Hear that? Does it make you thirsty? Torrington Beverage supplies Pepsi and Gatorade products to the grocery stores, most of the convenience stores, bars, and restaurants in Goshen, Platte, and Niobrara counties. They are a local business that supports our youth in school activities, 4-H, and FFA. If you would like Pepsi products at your business or at your next function, give them a call at 307-532-5828. Hope you get your Pepsi thirst on.
Before you head out on your next road trip, Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle invites you to stop in and stock up. They continue to serve the area with competitive gas prices, and they've got plenty of road trip snacks to choose from. With Coca-Cola products, along with other hot and cold beverages, snacks, fresh entrees that are always hot and ready, and even adult beverages for the weekend. Ty's Pit Stop on the corner in Lingle, locally and veteran-owned and operated. Welcome back to Bullock Field. So Weiler Fisher on the bump for the Tigers, takes over for Morehouse. And he comes in and quickly gets ahead of Jackson at the plate. 0-2 the count. Getting Flores on board via the walk on first base. $15-4, Scottsbluff on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Fisher checks the runner. The 0-2 pitch misses low and out.
Pretty good spot for that pitch, being ahead in the count 0-2.
A great placement, couldn't get him to chase. So Jackson digs back in. The 1-2 misses in the dirt for ball 2. Two pitch upstairs for ball 3. A full count to Traven Jackson.
Got to be around the zone here. Hate to lose him when you're up in the count 0-2.
And he'll miss with it. Bounces it in front of the dish for ball 4. So puts runners on first and second for Scottsbluff. No outs. That'll bring up Schmall, the catcher. Fisher checks the runner. First pitch low and out for ball 1.
Close.
Pitch from Fisher is popped up. It'll be on the foul line, first base line. Not able to make the play is Moser. Dropped it foul, so that'll be strike 1 for Schmall. Tough to make that play right now with this wind.
It sure is. That thing started behind the plate. It ended up 10 feet from where it started.
That one in there. Good pitch from Fisher.
And it was blown away from him. That makes it a little bit more difficult.
See if he can put him away here. 1-2 the count to Schmall. Here's the pitch from Fisher. It's popped up towards shortstop. Kramer under it, makes the play.
I think that was actually Morehouse that after he got done pitching went there. I think Kramer might have jogged out to center field.
Yep, you're right. So good put out for Ryan Morehouse.
Although I'm pretty sure Kramer would have caught that one too.
Not a tough play, a little blooper to shortstop for the first out. This pitch swung on, popped up towards third base in foul territory, and there to make the play. At third is Clark. Out number 2, still runners on first and second. That'll bring up Sam Bolin for the Westco Express. 0-0 pitch swung on, a ground ball towards Clark at third. Bobbled it and can't make the play anywhere, so all runners safe. Bases loaded, and that'll bring up Ryan Hinman, the first baseman.
Hinman, big kid, had a triple in the first inning, so wind blowing out, I'd be wanting to keep the ball down in the zone on him. Get that ground ball.
Yeah, he's got a bat. Fisher out of the windup now, and there's a big line drive into left center. That's going to get through all the way to the fence. That'll score Flores. might score 3 here. And it will, as there's no play at home. And a big double, 3 RBI double, clears the bases for Ryan Hinman, the first baseman. Makes it 18-4, Scotts Bluff. Clark and Associates scoreboard. That'll bring up Dustin Rector, who's had some issues at the plate tonight. First pitch in there for strike 1 from Fisher. Fisher checks the runner. Now comes to the plate, swung on for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on, popped up towards the shortstop. Morehouse makes the play for out number 3. Almost outran it with the wind.
Yeah, he did.
Came up with a catch, but Scotts Bluff scores 3 here in the top of the 5th. They lead it 18-4, Clark and Associates scoreboard. We'll be back and see if the Tigers can keep this game alive in the home half of the 5th right after this.
This year by applying the nutrients it craves. Jordan Lawn and Garden products are specifically designed for our region's high alkaline soils. Westco produces a variety of Jordan products which will ensure your grass is getting all the proper nutrients necessary for the healthiest lawn you've ever had. Visit your nearest Westco location for more information on quality Jordan products. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington, and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Welcome back to Bullock Field. Bottom of the 5th inning. Tigers need some runs here. They trail 18-4 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. Drew Kramer, the shortstop, will lead it off for the Tigers. Down 0-1 in the count. Here's the pitch from Jackson. That one chased it outside, fouled it off for strike 2.
Kramer looking for his first base hit.
Had some good plays early on in this contest at shortstop. Morehouse on deck. This pitch swung on a line drive up the first base line, and that's foul. Just barely. Nice swing from the lefty Drew Kramer. Count stays at 0-2. Jackson out of the windup. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball into center field. Going to have to back up for that one. That's going to get over the head of the center fielder. So Kramer rounding second. He's going to try for the triple. The throw is not on time and goes to the fence in foul territory. Kramer all the way around.
He had zero intention of stopping at a double.
No.
Full head of steam.
He rounded that full steam.
And I'm not sure he even looked at a coach. I think he saw it go over the head and said, I'm going.
The unconventional. Won't go in the books as an inside the park home run, but drew the error. Was able to score a run Leadoff run for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th. 18-5 CNA scoreboard. Brings up Morehouse as he'll jump out of the way of an inside fastball for ball 1.
That thing got in the jet stream.
Moser on deck for Torrington. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Morehouse. That one in there for strike 1. Got the outside corner. One the count. That pitch low and away for ball 2. Nobody on, no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Tigers need 4 runs here to keep this game going. That pitch misses outside from Jackson. 3 balls, 1 strike to Morehouse.
Good hitters count here. See if Ryan has something to swing at.
See if he can do something with the wind here. Tries it with that one. Chased the high fastball for strike 2. Three-two pitch swung on. A line drive into right field. That'll get through. Base hit for Morehouse. Good at bat from Ryan Morehouse. A runner on first, no outs. That brings up Anthony Moser, the catcher.
He's 1 for 1, scored a run.
Oh, pitch is swung on. Shallow fly ball in the infield, and nobody can grab it.
Oh.
And tagging up was Morehouse, so he'll be out at second. It's tough to see as 3 players converge there.
Yeah.
Play should have been the shortstop's ball as he's coming in on it. Miscommunication for Westco, but they get it out anyways as Morehouse was going to have to tag up.
He was almost a second. Notice it was pop-up, infield pop-up.
So 1 out. Runner going, that's Moser. The throw to second is not on time. Caleb Kelly at the plate, 1-0 the count. Sandusky on deck. Or excuse me, Booth on deck. Correa in the hole. Jackson checks the runner, 1-0 on the way. That's a wild pitch to the backstop. Moser at third. So runner at third, 1 out, 2-0 the count to Kelly. Jackson out of the stretch, comes set. 2-0 pitch high and in for ball 3. Ducks out of the way of that one, so Kelly on board with the walk. And that'll put runners on the corners for the Tigers. Brings up Spencer Booth, who came in last inning for Sandusky. Getting 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Jackson gets his pitch and delivers a ball to Booth. Runner goes. Kelly safe at second. Now heading home is Moser. No throw. Home as the throw to second was overthrown. And Tigers with another run here in the bottom of the 5th.
They had that second baseman coming over trying to run the cut play, and he airmailed it right over the second baseman's head, and the shortstop wasn't ready at the base.
So Tigers taking advantage of some errors on Westco's part. A lone runner at second, 1 out. And the 1-0 pitch tipped by Booth, so 1-1 the count. Jackson checks the runner. 1-1 pitch in there for strike 2. Jackson checks the runner. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just misses outside, and even count now to Booth. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch will miss downstairs. Having trouble with it is Schmall, so Kelly will head over to third. And a full count now for Booth. Three-two pitch on the way. That one's in there. Got him looking.
Probably the best pitch he had to look at, too.
Yeah, threw that one kind of middle out.
Yep.
So 2 outs now. Runner on third will bring up Correa. First pitch in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch swung on, a ground ball to second base. And the throw to first on time. And that should be the ball game via the mercy rule. Final score, Clark and Associates scoreboard after 5 innings. Scottsbluff 18 and Torrington 6. But again, stay tuned. We'll have the varsity matchup coming up right after this. Should be a little bit of a break in between ball games, probably 15 minutes or so. And we apologize to any viewers on YouTube, but I think we're going to nix the YouTube broadcast. We're having some issues with wind and our camera here up at Bullock Field. So we will take a break, send it back to the studios. We'll send it back to Randy at Cinch Country KGOS and talk to you in a few moments.